Greetings, family. This is another episode of the Melanin Report 360. The Melanin Report 360. Melanin Report 360. I hope you all are having a good hump day, humpy hump day. I'm in my favorite color, blue. So, it is what it is. I really like blue. And so I'm going to go into the luck area. I have a lucky color and it's blue. So I'm going to start by saying welcome to the Melanin Report 360. Like, share, subscribe, follow, like, share, subscribe, follow, like, share, subscribe, and follow. So I'll go ahead and do the fair use disclaimer because of some things that happened my last a week ago. So I want to just dot my I's, cross my T's, and all that good stuff. And I will go into what is in the melanin diet, foods that are in the melanin diet, because you want to get my book, The Melanin Diet, The Melanin Diet, The Melanin Diet. Yeah, we have it right now on Amazon. So once my web developer, she has been super big, super duper busy with taxis and other things she has going on. So to be announced, to be announced. So thank you. Oh, water is so refreshing. So thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and read the fair use disclaimer. Just because I want to do my part of ensuring my channel remains. So let's go ahead and do that. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. I'm going to be talking about, my ingredients and my supplements and all of that, how to stay out of the doctor's office, if you will. And so I'm going to give you some key points because yesterday we talked about George Floyd, and it was, So now back to the matter at hand, because some of us are not eating so well. I'm going to say probably 30. That was my AC cut off. Thank goodness. I always seem like I'm screaming when it's on. So thank goodness. It's pretty warm out here. It's kind of cloudy, some sunshine is every day here. So I think it's going to be, maybe rain is coming in. I don't know, but it's a big event out here because, it's a desert. So we have to announce when it's going to rain, like, oh, it's going to rain. Yay. We're dancing in the streets when it rains, but for the most part, it is sunny as usual. So we already read my fair use. So, like I was saying, I would say like 40, I'm going to be conservative. I'm going to say 40% of our people do not eat well. That might be really generous. I'm going to stick with the 40% of our people. And so they are constantly in and out of the doctor's offices, and not to be funny, but you can manage your body yourself. I when I go to the doctor, typically it's for some blood work. And most recently, I did not bring that from upstairs, but I've been using a couple of different, I think it was Sonora Quest was the place I used earlier this year, and that was lab I did the urinalysis, CBC with differential and urinalysis. So I had an overview of what's going on in my temple. So definitely consider that. But in the meantime, I have some really key things of quote unquote staying out of the doctor's office, you know, to manage, because you have to have an onus on your health and your wellness. And by doing so, we can prevent some of the stuff, not all of it, obviously. Accidents, don't give me any herbs, if I need to have stitches, blah, 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 take me to where I can receive that care. But in the meantime, we generally, especially melanated people, we should not be in and out of the doctor's office at every whim. I mean, I have some family or extended family. Um, they, I mean, the revolving door is to the doctor, going to the doctor, going to the doctor, going to the doctor, going to the doctor, and it just like makes your head spin. And, so I think we can own our mind, our body, and spirit. So this is the body component of health and wellness. So I'm going to offer this up because, I see a lot of, when I do watch TV, I see a lot of commercials that are pharmaceutical and, for example, sleep aid, or, side effects, hallucinations, this, that. I mean, it's like, oh my gosh, blood clotting and blah, 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 so it's so much to take a supplement. I mean, to take a pharmaceutical, because again, we just don't know what's going to happen, even for a finite amount of time, let's just say 30-day supply, 30 days, kind of get you back on track. A lot of times people are on, especially high blood pressure medicine, years and decades. I've never seen anything like it. So, if you want to contact me, I will leave my number at the end of this broadcast. But we can definitely do our part to, quote unquote, stay out of the doctor's office. And that might be, going on a whim, but we can manage our body. We know what we're putting in, therefore we know what can and should be coming out. So I went to LA Fitness today, and I was struck by a young lady who may have been in her 30s, maybe. I was coming out of the locker room, and she was on the hall. She looked maybe 30, 32, somewhere in there, quite a bit years younger than me. And I think she broke her wrist. Like, wow. Um, I've never had, knock on wood, I've never had any broken bones to date. So I don't know. I think, Caucasian women, their bones tend to be more fragile. So we have a lot of stuff on our side. Um, I think my mother broke her toe. I had a granite at the threshold. My home I bought in Durham, North Carolina, which I still had that house, but it's another story. So I did the renovation, and there was a little step up, and she hit her toe. She didn't bring it up enough to clear the next room. And so she broke her toe, her not the big toe, but the next size, the next one. And so she wrapped it. Didn't freak out, didn't freak out, didn't freak out. She wrapped it, and to her other toe, you like the gauze and the bandage and all that. And she, to keep it stable. And when she went to the doctor, I think it was like maybe 2 weeks later, she said, "Oh, I broke my toe." So she wasn't so alarmed, because it was next to the big toe. But she was at that time 80, no, 70, probably 75, 78, somewhere in there. So that was some 10 years ago. So what I'm saying to you, we have a lot of stuff on our side of not being prone to definitely breakages or yeah, breakages for sure. So we can do our part. We can do our part of cleaning up our diet if it's not already cleaned up, but maybe some modifications. So I have quite a few things here. I am going to start with good old chewable vitamin C. Vitamin C. Vitamin C does a lot. I mean, usually take one or two of these a day. With COVID, probably was taking 2 to 3 a day. But I've been taking vitamin C for probably 25 years. I mean, this is always my go-to. So I like Natural Factors. I think it's a Canadian company. I'm not promoting any particular line, but this is the one I've been using. So Natural Factors, I think it's on this side. Yeah, Natural Factors. So vitamin C, cannot, don't leave home without it because it's a good go-to. It's a good staple. It does so much good stuff in the body. So I'm not going to break down everything because I want to get to all of my supplements and everything that I'm doing. But vitamin C, chewable, and it's let's see, the calories, sugar grams of two sugar grams, grams of sugar, and let's see, it's a little bit of sodium, 2%, and I think it's vegan. I do believe it's vegan. Perhaps it's not going to be on here, but this is a very good thing to have in your cupboard. Take it every day, one or two. I do that every day. So now I'm going to go into my hemp. Uh-oh, it's flying. My hemp goodies. You see the bottle is empty. But again, I'm not promoting any particular line. Gummies are really big now in the industry of hemp. These are hemp gummies. They're really flavorful, different flavors. Like I said, I've been taking this. It really takes the edge off. It kind of levels you out instead of taking Prozac and all this other stuff. It really levels you out. If you're in traffic, it's like, have some music, and you're not going to be stressed and So I've been using this for, this is my second bottle of two, and I think I have more to come. But 3,000 milligrams. I think I take two. Two is a one piece is a serving size. Not too much sugar. Again, it's a gummy. Yeah, I think it's like really. Oh, it's no sugar. I'm just noticing that. So this is a real good. I found it even in Evil Empire. So you can go to any store, hemp store, get this. I think it's going to be more expensive, but they will have it. This is 60 gummies in this. So I've been taking this very consistently to just level the anxiety that can be in. Sometimes people don't recognize when they are in stress, and then they'll just like do something and it's like, "Ooh, where'd that come from?" So this is a go-to. This is every day, obviously, every day. So hemp gummies, hemp gummies, new age. Again, not promoting any particular line. I'm just showing you what I am taking. This is every day, like vitamin C. Okay, vitamin C and hemp gummies. Okay, just in case you missed that. All right, so next I'm going to talk about the anti-stress, back to stress, because a lot of people, we are Black, brown in America. It can definitely be stressful. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It can be stressful at so many levels. And so this is a magnesium um, powder. I haven't even opened I have to, drink this. Usually the gummies do the trick for me throughout the day. I take two a day, but this is non-GMO and it's calm. There's nothing else in it. It has 325 milligrams of magnesium. So magnesium levels people out. It's a very essential mineral in the body. So if you need to do anything in the evening, this is not a morning time drink. You're going to put hot water and just a teaspoon. I think it's a teaspoon, and drink it. And I will say, kind of at bedtime, because it kind of, gives you not a drowsy. It's not with pharmaceutical, and then you have the side effects. This is just magnesium. There's nothing else in it but magnesium powder. So, and this I got, again, the store that is online. I will just say that. I think it was like $20. This is going to last. This is like 113 servings. So potentially 113 months. I mean, yeah, 113 days. So this is a good bargain for like 20 bucks, $22, something like that. So now I'm going to go into, I was looking for a vegan, not that I'm totally strictly vegan, but I go through periods of 100% vegan and then perhaps some chicken, turkey, maybe once a week. I'm doing that. And then the following month, I'm not doing any meat, perhaps eggs and no other meat, no flesh or anything. I've been kind of playing with my quote unquote diet because I know my diet is really good. That's working for me. But I wanted to kind of fine tune certain things. So certain months, I'm going to say 6 months out of the year, I'm eating hormone-free chicken, perhaps turkey, usually once a week. I'm not purchasing it in the house, so if I go and get it, it's for that meal, and that's it. Because I'm O positive. I don't know if you know, Eat Right for Your blood type. I kind of follow that. And the O positive, this is the quote unquote the oldest blood type. And so we can endure, lamb and beef and, so, but that's not my vibe. So I'm just doing some modification with that. So anyway, with me saying all that, I wanted to say I found a vegan omega-3. How about that? A vegan. I don't know if this existed like 20 years ago. So I found it online. I'll just say that. And it's good for heart, joints, um, immune system, and brain, eyes. So it's a lot of good stuff in here. It's 100% vegan, non-GMO, and everything is on the bottle. 100% vegan, non-GMO, sustainably sourced, and GMP, good manufacturing practices certified. So this is what you want if you, this algae oil, an algae oil. So I've been liking this product. I take it usually because you have to have meal after you have a meal. Don't take it on an empty stomach. It's not like something detrimental is going to happen, but definitely after I eat my salad or something. You know, when I come back from the gym, I have my salad and then take this product. So this has been really, really a good two. This has been a good addition because I had not taken this ever. I didn't even know it existed. So I've been vibing on this product, and they have a, a, a phone number on the back if you have questions, you know. So I just want to say again, vegan omega-3. How about that? I think that was available like 20 years ago, probably was not. So now I'm going into supplements again. I'm taking everything that I'm showing you, I'm personally taking, and staying out the doctor's office. I mean, the key is knowing your body, knowing what you're putting in, having the number of bowel movements, two, minimum of two. And, you know, you're not sluggish, you're in the gym. You know, I'm not like, you know, I come back from the gym, you know, I mean, my body will speak to me. Because if you're not eating all the crappy stuff, sugary stuff, your body is going to be in alignment with the sun and the moon and the stars, you know. So we can do our part to make sure that this happens. So right now I am doing the sea moss capsules. I think, no, this is not Dr. Sabi's, although there is a line of his. I forgot that. It's in the refrigerator, the jelly. I also take capsules. So again, non-GMO, gluten-free, vegetarian, blah, blah, blah. And it's organic. It's an organic brand. So I'm taking this 2 a day. And there's so many minerals in this supplement. Again, I don't want to go into all the details of it, but you know, if you call me or email, well, I'll just leave my phone number at the end. But this is a good way of managing your total health and wellness. And it's a green, I don't know if you can see that label. It is green in color. And so this is a really, really, you know, don't leave home without it. And I have some proteolytic enzymes, kind of just a few left. Proteolytic enzymes, they do a lot in the body. It's a natural cleanser. It keeps the blood running smoothly. Proteolytic enzymes, a lot of people should be taking this. This is Doctor's Best. It's a broad spectrum proteolytic enzyme formulation. So veggie capsules. I try to eat in the cleanest that I can have. Now this calls for 3. I take 2. I take 2. Sometimes I just take 1 a day because I've been taking it for years and years and years. So again, bromelain, papain, amylase, lipase, neural protease, fungal protease, bacteria. Not all bacteria is bad. Gluten and serapeptase. So this is Doctor's Best. There's like not gonna say a lot, but it's probably 30 or 20 like of the proteolytic enzymes. So again, not one over the other. This is what I'm taking. So it helps with my blood pressure. So beetroot, beets are good for many reasons. If I can't, sometimes I juice beets and lemon or the combination, but ginger, you do ginger and make a shake, a smoothie. But when I can't do that, this is the next best thing. So 1100 milligrams per serving, and serving size is 2. Again, vegetarian capsules. I try to make sure I'm taking vegetarian. I don't want the gelatin, all these fillers, binders. I'll pay like $5 more for a cleaner product, or $10 more, because it's what I'm putting in my body. So I don't shortchange or try to take a shortcut. Some things you don't want to do a shortcut on. And one for me is my blood pressure. Blood pressure has been good, and I've been taking this. So again, beet root. So it supports healthy blood pressure already within normal range. They don't want to make any claims, and support athletic performance, support increased energy levels, and natural source of vitamin A, C, and iron. So beetroot, good product. And because I've been wearing glasses since I got here, I think I got here in, September 22nd, and I had a pair of glasses on to give you an idea of how long I've been wearing the glasses. So this is a formula. I think it's really good. I take 2 a day, really small. I was really surprised. And it's kind of, the consistency is kind of like a soft gel, and it's super clean. And there's a guy, I think I ordered this before online. And it is, I'm not trying to promote any particular line, but it's an ultimate eye support. And it has 12 milligrams of lutein and then 6 of zeaxanthin. And so this is definitely a daily for me. I don't shortchange. And then I also have a liquid eye bright. So, let me get this. So this is the regimen. This is how you can stay healthy, well, not go to the doctor's office, but maybe once a year, just for, quote, a checkup. I usually try and get my blood work done. So if I go there, something dreadful is going on, and I need some medical care. But we can manage our health and wellness at home with what we're eating, how we're living, and what we're doing. Lastly, so this is someone turned me on to this. This is a Face Lake brand. And this is a oxygen meter. So it's simple to work. So you put your finger in the slot, turn it on, and turn it upside down. It may take a couple of, maybe 5 seconds, 10 seconds. But right now, my oxygen level is 98. And then now I'm talking, obviously, my heart rate is up. This is heart rate, and this is how you know if your oxygen level is in the 80s, that should be concerning. Mine has always been 95 to 99. think 99. So now I'm going to get into, in the time we have remaining, and let me give you my number, because if people have questions, if you want, if you want to fine tune some things, you have any questions, I'm available. I'm not going to say 24/7, but if you can leave a message and I will call you back if I'm unavailable, because each one teach one. I know what works for me, and perhaps some modifications, it will definitely work for you. Because a lot of our people, the doctor they're just overwhelmed because there's so much, preventative. If we can practice healthy living and lifestyle, this is a lifestyle. This is what I do. I know that it works because I have 2 bowel movements a day. I drink a lot of water, as you always know, and we have all divine body, mind, and spirit. So if we, get to a point of, oh, I need a little bit of fine tuning, let me check with Deanne, get some advice from her, I'm here. So 602-775-9665. 602-775-9665. So now I'm going to go into my smoothie combinations, and I'm going to be ending with this. Again, don't forget the melanin diet, the melanin diet, the melanin diet. It is available on Amazon. I've got perfect reviews. I think I have 8 reviews. No, 12, sorry. No. I have a lot of reviews, maybe 30, maybe 30. I have, let's just say 20, 25. I have a lot of reviews, all 5s out of a scale of 1 to 5. So I'm still moving the book quite well. In fact, a lady ordered, remember her name, she ordered one book beginning of last week. And then I just mailed another book to her, probably for a husband or a companion or what have you. So it's good. It's good when people are ordering 2. I had one guy who ordered 2 at one time, So I have really good traction on that book, and come out with a new book later on this year. It's definitely, because this has been, 10-year-old book. It's still, traction is still there. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. So now I'm going to go into my smoothie contents, and I'm going to close with this, because I drink a smoothie once a day. Once a day. So I started, now this is new for me. No, this is not new. The product is not new. I've been taking L-glutamine probably the 90s, late 90s. So it is powder. I put 1 scoop. This is fermented glutamine. So this is new for me, of the fermentation process. Enhanced muscle recovery. And then again, immune support. Supports GI tract, the gut. And then increased energy. So this is powder. It's going to go, 1 scoop is going to go into, it's really tasteless, colorless, tasteless. I can't even tell it's in there. But L-glutamine. And look up L-glutamine, because there's too many benchmark of information to just pack on this label, but it does a lot of good stuff. So now, this is my organic superfood. It's protein. It's plant-based, and it's a powder, superfood. So organic protein with superfoods. It's vanilla bean, low sugar, gluten-free and all that good stuff. So, you know, I usually take one scoop, not one scoop. I take like 1 teaspoon or 1 tablespoon. I kind of stretch this out because I'm taking so much. And I usually like 1 tablespoon max. So this lasts maybe 6 months because I take so little. Because the best kept secret, I am taking organic spirulina. Spiral, or hair, spirulina, spiral. So, I mean, usually wheatgrass, I kind of go between the two, wheatgrass or spirulina. So this time I have organic, it's USDA organic. And again, I'm not promoting any particular line, but this was really, it's unflavored. So my shake, and spirulina has so many benefits. Look it up, spirulina, look up L-glutamine, extra L-glutamine. Spirulina has 100,000 uses. And so, yeah, this is probably going to last me a year, if not more, because it's 2 pounds. I'm using about a teaspoon, maybe a teaspoon, tablespoon. And I use unsweetened, dairy-free. I know I get it from Trader Joe's. It's unsweetened. I should have gotten it, but it's refrigerated. And it is dairy-free, and it is it's not soy, it's dairy-free. Yeah, it's definitely dairy-free. I'm stuck on that. I'm dairy-free, and it is a vanilla. Let me get it. Let me get it. Okay. It's almond. It's an almond beverage. So here it is. And Trader Joe's, say what you want. You know, they have, this is unsweetened. Yeah, unsweetened. Half a gallon. This was like $1.99 or $1.89, somewhere in there. But I make a shake. It's really, really rich. I put blueberries. I definitely put blueberries in it, and a lot of blueberries. Sometimes I will put avocado. I move around with stuff, but my organic spirulina. Don't leave home without your spirulina or wheatgrass. I go in between the two. And then organic superfood, protein with superfood. Again, got this stuff online. And L-glutamine, fermented L-glutamine. So I'm running, my body is a system. And I don't want to, if it's not broken, I'm not going to try and fix it because everything is working well for me, this regimen. And if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. I don't want to give you my email, but at least give me a phone or text me and just say, I saw your video. I have a couple of questions. I'm here for the people. I'm here especially for our people. And we definitely need healing in our community because the fast food industry, should not be even on our energy field. That should not even be a part of our galaxy, because for some it's a step up, and we talked about this before. But for us, it's a step way, 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 way down. So we don't want to confuse our all-knowing body just putting something in just to say it's food, because not everything is equal to food. It's masking of food. It's usually it smells, you think, like food. I think there was an experiment that someone did of leaving something out. I won't plug anyone, but it was a sandwich. And, 3 days later or 30 days later, it looked pretty much the same. There was no, um, if it was real food, would have had a level of de I'm just trying to, uh, like declining of the smell. It would have some kind of smell, and we would see it's decomposed at some level. It looked like, it just needed to be heated up. So this is a problem because we're giving our babies this kind of food. I'm at 40 minutes, so sorry about this. This is a long video. I didn't think it would be this long, but we have to break the cycle of, you know, feeding our babies this stuff and calling it food. Instead of just cooking up, putting something in the crock pot so it can prepare, can cook. When you get home, it's ready. You know, get a crock pot. Even if you want to do a bean soup or this kind of thing, um, things are not as expensive as we think because it's your body, it's your mind, it's your spirit. So don't shortchange in these areas. So this is what I'm doing. Again, I left my number 602 775 9665. Send me an email or just send me a text and say, this is so and so and so. I watched this video. I had a question, blah, blah, blah. Because I'm here for the people, because we need to heal ourselves. We have the ability to self heal. And I'm a living witness of what that looks like. I'm just going to say that. So thank you so much for tuning in to the Melanin Report 360. Like, share, subscribe, follow. Like, share, subscribe, follow. Like, share, subscribe, follow. I'll be back tomorrow. And I'm probably going to go to the gym again tomorrow, a little bit early in the day, like I did today. And I'm refreshed, I'm totally refreshed. And I'm going to do some little house stuff here. And if you want to reach out, you have my number. And I look forward to your comments or your questions or both. All right. Have a wonderful evening. Take care. Peace. Bye-bye.